Hey guys, so I've wanted to start this build series for a while now, but I've been procrastinating up to this point a lot. I've done a lot of work on the car that I didn't film any content on, so I figured better late than never. Let me show you what I've done so far. This is my 1987 Turbo 2 FC RX7. I bought it as a shell. I've gotten a few parts so far. I've installed a PBM full angle kit, BC DR coilovers. I replaced all the bushings in the back with PBM solid bushings, as well as the PBM camber and toe arms. I also painted it all purple for extra hot boy points. I have some used, I believe they're drag wheels, DR48s or something, with some brand new Yokohama tires. I have some just eBay 25 mil wide fenders. What I presume is eBay GP1 replica kit. One thing I really regret filming was painting the engine bay and installing the 1JZ BBTI. The engine's just sitting on the mounts right now. It's not actually really in. The only thing that's hooked up is the Wiring Specialties harness, which is basically plug and play, and the excessive manufacturing power steering line, which, as you can see, or barely can see, which, as you can probably see now, is hooked up to that factory banjo U-bolt thing. So this is the return, and then that's the feed, and I just have to plug that line here. Ignore this. So I'm going to make a video on how to tap into this chassis harness if I need to, how to plumb the fuel lines, clutch line, how to mount a radiator, which I still have to figure out, intercooler piping, all that. That all still needs to happen. It's basically just sitting here, it's not even tightened. I have the excessive manufacturing motor mounts, as well as the transmission mounts and the drive shaft, which transmission is still out of the car. I have the R154 sitting here. Next big step will be putting this buddy in. I was going to put it in with the motor, but I accidentally threw out the release bearing assembly with the old clutch, so I had to order a new one from Drift Motion. I have the clutch right here, as well as the new pressure plate and throttle bearing. The goal of the car is to be a reliable street drift car. I had a Turbo Miata drift car that I drifted for a season and a half. Got pretty comfortable with it, but as I'm 6'5", I got pretty tired of headroom issues, and 1.6 running high boost with all the turbo lag and unreliability issues I was having, as well as the incredibly small wheelbase those cars have. Hence why I went with the 1J. Good reliability. I'm hoping it'll make good power without causing too many issues. Plus, I'm hoping this car will be a little more practical and streetable if I want to drive it during the summer, which it is right now if you can't tell by how much I'm aggressively sweating. It is hot. I'm making this video more as an introduction to me and this build that I'm trying to start. I'm limited with space. I currently work out of my aunt's garage. Me and my buddy Ted rent it. Yeah, I mean, it works. We're trying to get this done. I'm hoping I might be able to help someone with this swap as I figure out how to make it run and figure out how to plumb everything and wire everything up and get the car back on the road. I couldn't find too many informative videos on how to put a 1J in an FC, so hoping I can be of some help. As you can tell, the car's not actually on the ground because the hub that was in the front here had junk lug studs. And as I tried to fit the wheels, snapped a couple lugs and got one stuck on there. So I had to completely annihilate this to get it out. I'm sure there's some people out there that understand this frustration. Really hoping this box right here is a new used hub so I can finally get this thing on the ground. Perfect. So here we have a used spindle with a new 5-lug hub. I'm going to take the hub off of it and put it on that passenger side. Finally get this thing on the ground. So because I have literally zero camera equipment, we're gonna wait for Ted to show up so he can help me film putting this hub on. He should be here any minute. Ted's here!
Hello.
Hi, Ted.
Hi.
This is Ted. Ted's gonna help me.
Maybe.
Like he always does. Ted works for a car dealership.
No, I don't.
Don't worry about it. So first we have to take the hub off the rest of the spindle because I couldn't find a hub by itself. Whew! Some good old grease in there. Okay.
Effective.
Very effective. Can't even see. Let me just try to clean this off. It's always nice to glove up when you're working with nasty grease.
On a 30-year-old car.
On a 30-year-old car. Well, who knows? Maybe this was changed. We have no idea where these came from. Everyone knows the struggle of putting gloves on when you're sweaty.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
No fun. No fun. That only took 18 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
Let's get all this crap out of here so I can see what I'm working with. Okay. Go. Cotter pin removed. Spinny prevention cap removed. Do you remember what what socket size this was? What are the odds? Nope.
Very poor.
Oh, look at that. It's not even tight.
Safe.
Sick. So now I should be able to just remove the hub from the spindle in one piece. And then it's just a matter. Oh, this is actually in really good shape.
Really?
Putting some grease on the PBM spindle, popping this right on with the nut and the locker. Let's get some good old nasty grease. Take it over here. Remember, kids, always lube your spindles. Safety. Don't be shy either. No one's watching. So next, we're gonna make sure we take this little keyway here and line it up with the keyway on the spindle. And you just take it right on there. On it goes. Take your nut. Get it started. If it will, I'm all greasy now. Impact gun, aka best tool ever made, and give it a few ugga-duggas. Then replace your locking thing. Put the cotter pin back through its hole. Bend that back. Put your cap on. Give it a few love taps. And you're smooth sailing. Time to put the wheel back on. So now's the time where you'd put your brake stuff on, but seeing as I'm just getting it so the car's on 4 wheels, I'll save that for another video. I have new rotors, new pads, all that. That will go on in the future. I'm only putting 2 lug nuts on now just to hold it while I await some actually nice new lug nuts, because a lot of these are kind of stripped, so I don't have a full set of 20. So that'll do for now, but now I can actually finally get the car off these crappy blocks of wood. Hey! So now the car is finally on all 4s. So thanks for watching this video on how to perspire in the hot summer nights and maybe change a hub if you have to. Sorry for the awkwardness. This is my first vloggy video. Right, Ted?
Yep. Mine too.
Yeah, we'll do our best. So if you're interested in this build, stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet. Hopefully I get better at this. You know, it sucks as of now, I'm sure. But yeah, this is my car. Sick! Say something funny.
No.